barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. So it's 4 o'clock in the morning, just getting home. You guys see the 4 o'clock. Well, I'm not home yet, but I'm on my way home. And Mikey Garcia is that dude, man. Wow, Mikey Garcia is impressive, man. And it's so hidden because we've been taught by society, we've been taught by our coaches, our mothers, our fathers, roll up these windows, that you gotta look a certain way, act a certain way. He dispels all those truths because there is some truth to that. The better your body looks, the better you can perform. The more outwardly aggressive you show, probably the more fear you can instill, i.e. Mike Tyson and your opponent. And he's just the kindest dude. Like I told you, he's never turned down an interview from me. You know, he's never turned down an interview from me, man. And I watched him from Wednesday up until tonight. You understand what I'm saying? Well, Thursday, he didn't show up to the media workout. And I was wondering why he didn't show up to the media workout. You know, Mikey Garcia is probably that guy that waited to the last week to cut weight. I ain't lying. For real, man. Like, he probably had 8 pounds to go. He's like, I can do this shit. You know what I'm saying? I apologize, you guys can't hear me, but I'm cruising down home. And, but Mikey Garcia, oh, man. Mikey Garcia is a top 5 fighter, guys. He's a top 5 fighter. And now there's a great conversation to be had about everyone in that realm, from 130 to 135. You know, he looked pretty small at 140, but man, he said something that was so impressive. The man said 3 different weight classes, 3 undefeated fighters in 9 months. I've never even heard of that. Let me say that again. 3 different weight classes, three different weight classes, 3 undefeated fighters, and 3 belts. That's his goal. He wants November. He wants Errol Spence in November. Errol Spence, like, if he wants that smoke, we can make it happen. And you know what was so unique about this is because people by many accounts, Errol Spence is the 2nd baddest man on the planet, first being Deontay Wilder. He called him out. 13 pounds away. 12 pounds away, excuse me. And I just think that's impressive, man. I think that's a monumentous feat. A literally monumentous feat. And I can do nothing but congratulate him because, you know, I was the guy that did let's use the word question his resume, question his commitment to this fight, his commitment to his training. I know he started camp June 15th, June 16th, well, after Leo Santa Cruz, because Robert Garcia told me in that interview I did. And he's the truth, man. Mikey the Truth Garcia. He's the truth, man. And the fight went. I didn't anticipate a knockdown. I assumed that Robert Garcia would. I mean, Robert. Let's just say Easter would go to the scorecards. I believed. Robert Easter would survive. I believe that Mikey Garcia in this fight. I believe Mikey Garcia would win. I would have put my money on Mikey Garcia if it wasn't plus 600, obviously, right? And I didn't expect Robert Easter to get knocked down because, I mean, although Mikey Garcia knocked down Sergio Lipinets, I just thought he was rangy enough to not get clipped with an entire punch. I was telling someone today, and I've said it, if you've had conversations with me privately, I told you guys that amateur pedigree goes a very long way. And I thought that was the biggest difference in this fight. I thought Mikey would control rounds 7 through 12. How I thought the fight would go, in all honesty, I thought that Robert Easter would win the first 2 rounds, you know, come out with excitement. 50-50 rounds, like second round be more of a closer 50-50 round, but I anticipated Robert Easter coming out shooting a jab in the first round. I didn't expect him to move that much in the first round. I expect him to be a little bit more calculated, knowing that he has to go to the scorecards to win. And Robert Easter did well, and you guys asked why didn't I do the biggest reason why I didn't do the prediction video is because half of Robert Easter's team watches all my videos, and the last thing I want to do is fracture their confidence. I don't think my video is as important as them, and I know a lot of people watch my videos in terms of camps and stuff, but how they embrace me, I was like, you know, I'm not fucking up their confidence. I really didn't want to do it at all, and I embraced Robert Easter. He gave everything for this camp. He'll be back. He has to work on his fundamentals. He has to get better with his fundamentals. I thought his left hook was a little bit too short. For the sake of this video, a little amateurish. The way he gets out of the way of punches is a little amateurish. You know, he had a very explosive jab. Didn't really have the power. What he has to learn how to do is to hold his jab out a little bit more. He doesn't really have to bring it back per se if he's accurate. You understand what I'm saying? He can keep him at bay. You understand? Like like Robert Easter camp, a gentleman by the name of Joe. I was talking to him throughout this week, and he said more like a stick where you hold it out a little bit more, and he's true. That would have definitely been have more beneficial to him. So you know, I have nothing but the utmost respect for both of these men. Mikey Garcia is on another planet, guys. Mikey Garcia is on another planet. You guys saw around 8, 9, 10, and 11. You guys, I'm going to tell you what it looked like. And you guys going to say I'm crazy. You guys going to say I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Remember Floyd Mayweather, Miguel Cotto, when Floyd was bouncing like, oh, nigga, you think you can, Cotto, you think you the baddest motherfucker in this ring tonight? No. I'm about to take your confidence. But the exception is Cotto kept coming a little bit. Robert Easter, was trying to find a small window to get through that he couldn't fit through, so he kind of rescinded, you know, he kind of retreated a little bit and protected him from not getting stopped per se. And Mikey Garcia didn't really go in for the kill. He just kind of flurried him, and I mean a little bit of power, but he flurried him for the most part. Didn't want to take any chances. You know, he knew Robert Easter was like a wounded duck, and he could get caught with that right hand. But Mikey, man, I have nothing but respect for you. I mean, oh my God, because everything he did does not fit the mold, guys. Everything he did does not fit the mold. I'm telling you, everything he does, what he looks like, how he acts, does not fit the mold. But let me tell y'all motherfuckers, I haven't watched nobody videos yet. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm pulling in right now. I'm about to park right now. Mikey Garcia is a motherfucker, man. Oh man, tonight was like a strong triple-double. 34 points, 14 rebounds, 11 assists. A great triple-double, man. It was very strong. It would have been a 40-point game if he had stopped him. You understand what I'm saying? But he didn't stop him, so we'll go from there. But yeah, man, it's just, I'm just so impressed with the kid, man. Like, and you guys are gonna hear throughout my interviews with Mikey Garcia, just super duper impressed with the kid, man. Super duper impressed with the kid. He was amazing. He was amazing tonight. His candor, his poise, his patience, I asked Mike Garcia when did he think that he had Robert. He said after the first round, and I was like, "Are you serious?" And the funny thing is, I believed him. I literally believed the man. You know what I mean? He was like, "I'm gonna get." I said, yeah, "I'm gonna work my way in." And funny irony about it, he didn't have to work his way in. I think I should ask him this. I think he was surprised how effective his jab could have been was tonight without it was no infighting. You know, Robert Easter did a terrible job at infighting. You know, his fundamental placement of where he has his hands is not conducive to him being an above average counterpuncher. He has to have better. I don't know if he's gonna go with the high guard. I don't really know what that's called, man. When, you know, like that positioning, I don't know. That's not the Philly shell, because the Philly shell, you can throw the uppercut, you know, you can throw the short hook. You got a good base. His base wasn't really good, so that's like a. Since Broner do it, this is not disrespectful. Since Broner did it, I'm gonna call that the Natty shell, the Cincinnati shell, the red shell, whatever you want to call it. The Toledo tornado, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but you know, it's just I'm just impressed, man. Same man, that Lomachenko Mikey Garcia fight would be simply amazing. I'm with you guys. I think Errol Spence is an 80-20 favorite in that fight. If he looks bad at 35, I don't know what he's gonna look at 47, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, man. Mikey Garcia, man, Mikey, you guys need to rewatch this fight, turn the sound off, and watch Mikey Garcia take his confidence with body, with movement, not even with punches. Look how confident he was when he was bouncing in the ring and changing angles with his upper torso. And oh man, I salute you, Mikey. I genuinely salute you. I'm not out of disrespect, but I think 12 pounds is a lot to succumb when Errol Spence is coming down from his mid-70s. I genuinely think that there's such thing as weight classes in boxing, and it will not diminish you. Wait a minute. Is that my car? 1 second, guys. I still have my Honda. I think I overheating or something. Let me check 1 second. Let me check. Hold on 1 second. Yep, that's my radiator or something. But you can't open it now. That shit gonna pop open. It's gonna explode up. So, anyways, man. Mikey Garcia, simply amazing. Very impressed. Man, he's great, man. He's great. He's a top 5 guy. And you guys can jump him up. And let me ask you guys this. Does Leo Santa Cruz fit in being in the top 5? Is Deontay Wilder a legitimate top 5 pound-for-pound guy? Think about that for a second. I'm not asking for answers. I'm not asking for emotional answers. Sit down, think about it for 5 minutes. I'm not pushing your buttons, but it's something to consider. You know, Leo Santa Cruz has quietly created a hell of a resume. I know you guys wanted Rigo on that resume. You will get Oscar Valdez. Leo Santa Cruz is unafraid of Gary Russell. And it's salute to Mikey Garcia, man. Damn. Go watch the Floyd Mayweather fight and watch how Floyd tried to take Cotto's confidence with his body language in the ring. Him on his toes, bouncing, you know what I mean, in like his version of the Philly shell. You understand what I'm saying? The shoulder roll, you know. and he's sitting in the middle of the ring on the ropes, slipping. Man, check hook, uppercut. And watch Mikey Garcia do it differently with movement. You know what I mean? With like that, like that Mike Tyson version of movement, I didn't see the other angle of it. I only saw one angle. I was sitting in press row, so I don't. But salute to Mikey Garcia, man. This fight inspired me to come up and watch you work out sometime for you. Now, I'm obviously going to come out there if you fight Earl Spence because it just makes sense. Spence, it makes sense. That's a hell of a drive. That's why I haven't done it, but you deserve it. So does Lomachenko, and I haven't been to Oxnard yet. But he hasn't had a big fight. He hasn't had big enough fight for me to say, I'm gonna take 6 hours of my day. You know what I mean? Interview him, watch a workout, hour and a half up, hour and a half back. You guys get the picture. So once he gets a bigger fight, I'll gladly go up and interview him. And Mikey Garcia wants him in November. That's a great fight. Barbershop Conversations, man. I genuinely appreciate you guys. You guys were amazing this weekend. I met so many of y'all this weekend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys got to watch the Haney interview I did, man. It's pretty funny. Just so you guys know, I have so much content. So much content. You know what happened? My Mac is full. I don't have any disk space yet on my Mac. So I couldn't upload it while I was at the fight. So that's why you guys hadn't gotten it. So I have so much content for you guys. Like, a lot of content. And what I will say is... so what happens is iMovie is separate from the Mac. So iMovie takes like 24 hours to divulge it. So if you guys are using iMovie and stuff, consistently delete your stuff and put it on an external hard drive so you can have it forever. Because when you keep it on your hard drive, on your iMac hard drive, it takes forever for it to delete, like 24 hours, 36 hours, whatever. I'm going to check again right now when I go in the house. But splendid, man. So anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations. You guys are amazing this weekend. I genuinely appreciate you guys' support. I'm going to go through your comments tomorrow and Monday. You guys know I was working, so I couldn't get a chance to read your comments. But I told you guys, if you guys need to immediately get a hold of me, hit my DM on Instagram. That's the quickest way to get a hold of me. I respond. And but I just want to say thank you guys. You guys are splendid. Easter's team, beautiful. I met the grandmother. I met so many of his friends. A lot of his Ohio players, quote unquote. Mikey Garcia, quote unquote, was sensational. Mikey Garcia's team and Mikey Garcia was sensational. Nothing but class on both ends. It was a pleasure to cover this fight. I look forward to doing more, obviously. September 8th. You guys know what side of the street I'm on with that one. I'm all in, all money in. My main man Nipsey, album of the year, victory lap. And I'm excited. I'm gonna go to Vegas within the next 3 weeks, if not 4 days, 2 days, and cover the camp and give you guys some insight as to what's going on. And but it's just gonna be fun, man. So anyways, man, I appreciate. I'm patting my chest if you guys can't see me. I want to say thank you. I'm gonna salute you, all my boys out there, all you guys that hit me in the DM, man. I genuinely appreciate you guys. All my friends. I'm gonna call y'all niggas back tomorrow, maybe tomorrow night. I'm going to the Drew League. Those of you guys ain't know, at the Drew League, the rapper The Game is maybe set a record tomorrow. He's on a 26-game win streak. You know how hard that shit is in the Drew League, 2 seasons in a row to go undefeated? That's fucking damn near impossible at this level because so many pro players play on the other team. But then I heard James Harden is coming tomorrow and Chris Paul per se. Chris Paul doesn't play in the summertime, but that's the rumor. But James Harden typically plays 1 game, which is this game, the last game of the season, so he can be eligible for the playoffs. So that's what's going on. I'm gonna take my son. We're gonna have a great time. I got to get up at 7:30 in the morning. It's 4 o'clock. It's life. Fuck it. Anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations. I'm going to upload this video, get my 2-hour nap. And, but I can't thank you guys enough. You know how many people recognized me this weekend? I'm talking about fighters and teams. When I did this, when I did this thing in real life, my underlying message was to enlighten and empower. I believed I would be successful at gaining subscribers and doing all this, but my main mission wasn't to like be accredited and get acclaim from fighters and fighters teams. I knew it would reach them at some point, but my ultimate goal is South Central LA. I live here, obviously Harlem, Bronx, and all that, and I knew I'm only one man. That's why I named my channel Barbershop Conversations and not Frederick's Boxing, or you understand what I'm saying? I want it to be a place where we can have dialogue. Like if you guys fuck with me a long time ago, you guys remember my videos, and I was like, this platform is purpose is going to be real strong. You understand what I'm saying? In terms of talking about social issues, in terms of me covering events. If you guys remember when I had like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 subs, you understand what I'm saying? But it's just, I just want to say thank you, man. You guys are just splendid. I really appreciate you guys. Like me, love me, or hate me. I know you guys have some sense of respect for me. Even my haters, they come every day and they put comments in the comment section. That's a level of respect that you have for me, that you would take 10 to 20, 30, 40 minutes out of your day and listen to my voice. And you 100% disagree with me. I swear to God, I don't cut on Fox News. I swear to God, I don't cut my TV on if it's not live sports. I got 5 days worth of YouTube videos to get through today. 5 days, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I was telling Town Biz, I got so many YouTube videos to get through. I gotta watch the Dylan White, Joseph Parker fight. There's so much, man. There's so much it's gonna take me 4 or 5 days. And when you got kids, you can't do it consecutively. I got Power tomorrow. Oh, I watch Power on the computer. So no, I don't cut my TV on. So you know what I mean? Like literally, my TV won't cut on if it's not live sports. So anyways, man, I appreciate you guys. I know I done thanked you guys 17 times just now. This is the 18th thank you. And thank you, man. You guys are awesome. I love representing y'all. I know I'm carrying y'all. I know everyone says it, but I swear to Jesus Christ, when I'm standing in front of a fighter, I'm like, I can't ask no fucking bogus ass questions. And I know it's working because Devin Haney told me today. Devin Haney said, you like to be starting shit. You know what that means? He watches my channel. And he's so young that he doesn't fully grasp what I'm talking about or where I'm going with this. But when he's 26, 27, 3 weight class world champion, got 15 belts in his house, the IBO, the WBA, the IBF, WBC from different weight classes. He gonna come back to me and says, I understand your mission statement. But he's 19, 20, making lots of money, flashy, fly, flamboyant. I like those F's. And so he doesn't fully grasp where I'm going. He just see me as confrontational. You understand? But, you know, I love his profile. I want to build his profile. And but, yeah, you guys will enjoy that content. You guys will enjoy. And also, I want you guys to look at how when I was walking with Adrian Broner at the end of the thing, watch how, remember April 21st when we had the fight? That's why I say that's why you guys say, why did Adrian Broner act like that? He doesn't act like that with me off camera. Off camera, he looks at, like he listens to me. Like I'm being serious. We listen to each other. I'll say that. No one does. I'm not bigger than him. He's not bigger than me. He talks to me like I'm his brother. He shakes my hand. He says funny ass jokes and shit. So when he did that shit to me, you guys were up in arms. I know AB. I've been with him for 5 years. You understand what I'm saying? Since he turned onto the scene, was it 4 years ago when he, you know what I mean, when he beat DeMarco, you know, he opened up, you know what I mean? I've covered him, seen fights prior to that, but, you know, he was fighting a lot in LA, you know, as a young kid. And, but so you guys, like, yell at me. So the reason why I get so emotional, because I really have heart-to-heart conversations with Adrian Broner. You understand what I'm saying? And I want you to listen to the candor. Like, whenever a 22 and under, 23 and under guy cracks, I'm flipping. Let me finish on Broner first. I want you guys to listen to the conversation. Listen to the tone. Listen to the tenor of the conversation. I don't know when it's going to come. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. You guys are going to watch this video. And I want you to see how receptive he is to me and how receptive I am to him. how endearing we are in those 45 seconds, right? No matter what we did prior to that, it was for me to get to that point, right? It was for me. I'm going to get to Tank Davis one day, right? All right, I'm going to get to Tank Davis. And whenever a 22, 23-year-old responds with a joke about you, you're making your point. I've been 22. I've been 23. Right? You ain't got more money than me. I look better than you. I dress better than you. I got more bitches than you. You know, my car is better than you. That's what a 22, 23-year-old. And that's how I would expect Tank Broner, Tank Davis, that's funny. Tank Davis to respond to me when I'm attempting to penetrate their boundaries. You understand what I'm saying? So, anyways, man, you guys will thoroughly enjoy. I mean, if you guys know me and what you guys do, you will thoroughly enjoy the interactions I've had. I had leading with Devin Haney, Adrian Broner, and Tank Davis. And then don't think short term, think long term. And you guys be like, New Media, LDBC, and everyone else who's aligned with us are doing a hell of a job, man. It was a pleasure working with Town Business this weekend. It was a pleasure working with Cali Enigma this weekend. It was splendid, man. I just want to say thank you. I tip my caps off to you. Town Biz probably walked about 15 miles this weekend, running around getting interviews, and Cali Enigma and all, and everyone else, man. It was a pleasure meeting them. It's always great to put the voice with the body, as you guys say about me too. Like, oh, I had one nigga walk up to me and say, I didn't know you were that little. I said, I'll fuck you up too. Nah, it was a joke, man. It was a joke. My boy Joe from Ohio. But I just fuck with people. I'm just having fun. And he said, yeah, man, I didn't know you were that little. I said, yeah, nigga, I'm a little nigga. I tell you guys all the time in videos, I'm a little nigga. But anyways, you hear it in my voice. I'm tired, but I'm just full right now. I'm full because the last 4 fights that I've covered, PBC. No, I did cover Triple G. You guys have embraced me from the DMV, from the April 21st card, man. When that gentleman told me he's an escrow on a 4-unit building, you know, 100 people in the DMV came up to me, was like, nigga, I fucks with you heavy. You know, they knew my videos like it was a Drake playlist. You know what I'm saying? And that quote unquote got me in my feelings. You know what I'm saying? And to what was the next fight? To today. You understand? Like, this is the first time in LA at a Mexican fight. You know, well, it's mostly always typically a Mexican fighting on the main event here in LA because it makes sense. That Mexicans and blacks came up to me and hollered at me. And this is the first fight, honestly, where both camps knew who I was. You understand? Like, both camps, like, sat and talked to me and, like, got my opinion, and, you know what I mean? Like, you understand what I'm saying? And I'm just grateful. I know I'm talking in the dark, and I only got 2 hours left to sleep, but I'm just in a space of gratitude right now, and when you're in a space of gratitude, you just want to share it. I just want to share it with y'all. You know what I mean? And but it's just, man, thank you, man. I'm gonna hug my son in the morning, and I'm gonna tell him Daddy did a great job this weekend. I wish I could share with you guys the videos right now. I'm gonna go in the house right now and see if they'll upload. But I can't wait to take my son to the Drew League and finish this weekend off how it started with Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I get to finish the weekend at the Drew League with my son. What more could I ask for, man? Well, literally, what more could I ask for? Oh, and we got the, I know I'm talking a lot. Hopefully you guys get to this. You know, hashtag we are one if you get to this point. You know what I mean? Actually, Frank Bevy and Mays were in concert yesterday here in LA. I wanted to go, but, you know. Anyways, we cutting hair tomorrow from 10 to 2 in LA. We're cutting hair. We got a bunch of kids coming down getting free haircuts. We got snacks for them. We got little gift bags for them. And it's going to be a beautiful thing. So I'm thoroughly interested. So I have a full day tomorrow. My son is going to get up at 7:30. He's going to hit me in the head. He's going to jump on me. And that's going to be my day. And I got to get up, and I'm going to slug all the way through and walk downstairs and drink my smoothie and start my day. Get over there at 10 to 11. Then go to the Drew League at 12. Have a great time with my community. If you guys haven't been to the Julie, I don't care where you're at, where you listen to this video, when you visit LA and or you live in Los Angeles or in the surrounding, you got to go visit the Julie. All right, you guys will thoroughly enjoy it. It is an amazing experience, and it is great insight of what I consider LA culture, LA basketball culture, and I'm a huge part of that. You know, my first movie I ever did was on two basketball legends, Freeman Williams. Google his name, Dwayne Pollard. Google their name, and you guys will learn a lot. But it's just all right. I'm ending this video. Thank you. I got, what time is it now? I got 2 hours to get some sleep. Shit. Anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Thank you. I appreciate you guys, and I'm gonna show my gratitude by working again next week, working again tomorrow, working again next month, working again next year. It don't stop. And the great thing about this YouTube shit, these videos will be here forever. My great grandkids are gonna listen to these videos forever, man. Forever. Peace, guys.